Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and of course, Horizon High School's class of 2025. This is it. This is it. We did it. My name is Alex Espinosa, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Horizon's graduation ceremony. We will begin tonight's ceremony with the Adams 12 Land Acknowledgement. Adams 12 5-star schools honors and acknowledges that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Ute nations and peoples. Many different native tribes have used this land for trade, hunting, gathering, and healing. We extend our respects to elders past, present, and future, and all those who have stewarded the land and water for time immemorial. We invite others to join us in this acknowledgement to renew and reaffirm the First Nations history in Colorado and pay tribute to these traditional homelands and its people.
Please stand. Vocal Jazz Ensemble, Spectrum, under the direction of Mr. Jay Goodmanson, will now perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Please be seated. I now have the pleasure of introducing our principal, Mrs. Erica Fleeman. Over the past 4 years, this year especially, I have been fortunate enough to work closely with her, and I can tell you one thing. Horizon is extremely lucky to have her as the principal. You can never catch Mrs. Fleeman for long before she is off to her next meeting, and that alone can speak to her hard work and dedication to the success of our school. But it is not all business with her. She is also always there for every student mentally and emotionally, leading our school through hardships and times of struggle. I am positive that our school would not be the same without her, and she is going to continue to make Horizon thrive. Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Fleeman.
Thank you, Max. Hawks, it's so good to be with you today. Graduates, parents, families, and friends, on behalf of the staff and administration of Horizon High School and the Adams 12 5-star School District, I welcome you to the 2025 Horizon High School Commencement Ceremony. This is an evening of great excitement and pride for everyone. Students, when you enter the main doors of Horizon High School, proceed through the main lobby and up the stairwell, you reach a landing on the second floor where a banner hangs with a quote from Roald Dahl. The quote says, "There are no strangers here, just friends you haven't met." And graduates, as you journeyed those halls of Horizon High School, it is my strongest hope that you truly experienced the support of friends, never strangers, and a Hawk family of teachers, staff, and administrators that love you and care about you. So today, we celebrate, as friends and family, one united Hawk family on behalf of you, the graduates of 2025. Yep, absolutely, let's clap for them. Speaking of your support system here at Horizon, at this time I would like to take a moment to recognize our retiring teachers this year. Ms. Sandy Clark, Mr. Ralph Garcia, and Ms. Brittany Wallace. You are all pillars of support and knowledge in our community, leaving an incredible legacy of service, teaching, and learning. Hawk families, let's please thank Ms. Clark, Mr. Garcia, and Ms. Wallace for their dedication and service to our school. In an effort to celebrate a greater number of deserving students and encourage a variety of academic pursuits, 4 years ago, our school district decided to transition to Latin Honors recognition for graduates. Rather than just selecting one valedictorian and salutatorian from each school, the Latin Honors system recognizes academic excellence for 3 levels of designation, and the class of 2025 is the first class of graduates to experience Latin Honors in Adams 12. To earn a Latin Honor designation, students must have a cumulative GPA that was calculated at the completion of the first semester of this school year. 4.250 and above, summa cum laude. 4.000 to 4.249, magna cum laude. And 3.750 to 3.999 cum laude. Latin honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, are widely used by colleges and universities, and also by a growing number of high schools across our state and throughout the country, making it a more familiar system nationwide as students embark in their post-secondary plans. Graduates earning the Latin honors are wearing a cord to recognize the accomplishment of each level. The designation is also beside their name in the program. At this time, we are going to recognize the 3 designation levels. So graduates, if you earned the Latin honor designation of cum laude, earning a 3.750 to 3.999 GPA, will you please rise? Congratulations. Please be seated. Graduates, if you earned the Latin honor designation of magna cum laude, earning a 4.000 to 4.240 GPA, will you please rise? Congratulations. Please be seated. Lastly, graduates, if you earned the Latin honor designation of summa cum laude, earning a 4.250 and above, will you please rise? Congratulations. Please be seated. Congratulations to all of our graduates who earned a Latin honor designation. The academic excellence that you have demonstrated is extraordinary.
Good evening. It is with great pleasure that we introduce the school board, district dignitaries, and school dignitaries, many of whom are present here today. I ask that all honored dignitaries remain standing until introductions have been completed. Members of the Adams 12 5-Star School Board are Mrs. Lori Goldstein, School Board President. Mrs. Amira Assad Lucas, Vice President. Dr. Paula Battistelli, Secretary. Mrs. Courtney Potter, Director. Ms. Alexis Marsh Holshin, Director. Adams 12 district leadership includes Mr. Christopher Godowski, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Bo Fobert, Deputy Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Megan Kane, Chief Academic Officer. Mr. Lee Peters, Executive Director of Schools. Mrs. Kim Brady, Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction. Horizon High School leadership includes Mrs. Erica Fleeman, Principal. Ms. Tara Paul, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Lisa Sauner, Assistant Principal. Mr. Marty Tonjes, Assistant Principal. Ms. Victoria Bustillos, Keynote Teacher Speaker. Mr. Nathan Warwick, Keynote Teacher Speaker. Mrs. Haley Schuster, Senior Class Sponsor. Mrs. Tina Walters, Senior Class Sponsor.
It is my pleasure to introduce the senior honorees for the class of 2025. Adelante Leadership Delegate, Emily Aronia. National Honor Society President, Alexandra Espinoza. Senior Student Speaker, Kaylin Snyder. Student Body President, Max Hamming. Senior SOAR Commissioner, myself, Macy Biggins. We ask the audience to now recognize the senior honorees for the class of 2025. Senior honorees, please be seated.
We will now hear Havana by Kevin Day, performed by the Horizon High School Wind Ensemble, under the direction of Mr. Tim Daly.
Now, it is my extreme honor and pleasure to introduce this year's senior speaker. Since freshman year, our paths have always seemed to cross. We had that connection of somehow always being in the same place at the same time. Throughout both classes and activities we shared, it was easy to learn that he is one of the most selfless and genuine people, with every encounter bringing smiles and laughter to those around him. Unknowingly, the last 4 years of shared memories brought us to our final crossroad in high school, sitting together on this stage tonight. I feel grateful today and every other day that I get to call him a friend. So without further ado, please welcome to the podium, Kaylin Snyder.
Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, parents and guardians, and most importantly, fellow graduates, today is a very special day. We get to gather with 500 of our closest friends to celebrate the amazing achievement accomplished by everyone here today, which is that of earning a high school diploma. Now, up until Mr. Dedlison's AP Stats class, I had always been a huge fan of statistics. Learning probabilities and likelihoods about how unique each and every one of us truly is has always fascinated me. So after 12 plus years of tirelessly studying, writing essays, and asking ChatGPT for answers, it's hard to think that what we have achieved here today has also been achieved by 90% of the US population. But when we look further into it, we start to realize how unique the Horizon class of 2025 truly is. Achieving countless feats, including having 20 kids committed to participate in collegiate sports, having our own baseball, girls and boys basketball, softball, girls and boys soccer, and boys volleyball teams compete in their respective state tournaments, as well as countless individuals competing in swim, cross country, track and field, and wrestling state competitions, not to mention our own Palms team not only qualifying but placing at their national tournament, and marching band placing in the top 8 bands in the state. Outside of sports, we have academic achievements including 33 DECA state qualifiers, as well as 3 ICDC qualifiers, a highly competitive Knowledge Bowl team, and a plethora of impressive academic achievements including high test scores, GPAs, and other academic honors. But past those incredible feats, we were able to achieve something truly incredible as a class, but even more importantly, as a community. With over $8,000 raised for Horizon Wish Week, countless community service hours served, as well as 1 urinal and countless soap dispensers licked from the Horizon bathroom, we start to pull away from the overall 90% and into the unique class of Horizon 2025. Now, even if you didn't find yourself included in any of the achievements mentioned previously, you still did your part to create and build the unique class I get to call my own. With all the negativity and hardships we face every single day, it would be a crime to leave the class of 2025 without mentioning all of the kindness and positivity I saw every single day at Horizon High School. It was incredible the amount of support shown by friends, classmates, and even faculty. The number of gifts given were truly incredible, from way too generous test curves, compliments, and free lunches and breakfasts provided every single day by the school. But finally, the genuine inclusivity, kindness, and hawk love shown by every staff member, teacher, and club leader at Horizon that helped transform Horizon from not just a school, but to a community. Now, as I start to wrap up my speech and my high school career, I want to leave everyone with this message that I believe is most accurately described by a quote from scientist and astronomer Neil deGrasse Tyson. 400 trillion to 1. That's how rare it is to be a human being. We're the lucky ones. We are the ones who get to die. Most people who could ever exist would never be born. So take every occasion you can. Smell the flowers. Drink in the sunsets, the sunrises, and the majestic sky above you. Take every opportunity to enjoy life, because you won the lottery. Most people never even knew there was a lottery. Now, my voice doesn't have the same soft and smooth tone as Neil deGrasse Tyson, but the message is still the same. Allow for yourself to be happy, don't take anything for granted, and try to find joy in everything you can. Because it is truly unique to not only be a person, but to be you. Thank you.
Horizon's Chamber Choir, Spectrum, Bella Voce, and all senior choir members will now sing Crowded Table. Music and lyrics by Natalie Hemby, Lori McKenna, and Brandy Carlisle, and arranged by Andrea Emsey. It is presented this evening under the direction of Mr. Jay Goodmanson.
AP Physics is arguably the hardest class in the school. The class where a 30% curve is necessary. The class where the homework is the same weight as the tests, just so everyone doesn't fail. The class where you have a full week for a 5-question homework sheet and still need to get the answers from your sister the hour before. Now, let me ask you all a question. How could a class like this one be one of the most beloved classes in the school? The answer is simple: the teacher. This teacher has a complete understanding of physics while also having the ability to describe it in simple terms. He is the teacher who could be best compared to a star quarterback, someone who is able to put their team in the best position to win the game, no matter the players surrounding him.
Speaking of a star quarterback, he didn't just teach one of the hardest classes, but he was a coach of one of the most physically demanding sports, football. He changed the way I and others felt about the sport and instilled confidence in many of us student athletes. His dedication to both his students and his athletes is just a small testament to his character, which stays the same no matter what, except for those rare times on the field when he explodes in the hyped-up moments.
Ms. Bustillos is not only an incredible educator, but also one of our very own, an alumni of Horizon High School who has come full circle in the most inspiring way. From the moment she returned to Horizon, she took our campus by storm. She wasted no time stepping into her role, not just as a teacher, but as a mentor, a leader, and a powerful advocate for student voice.
With a natural ability to connect with students, she created a space where every young person felt seen, heard, and valued. Whether in the classroom or through her leadership in UMass y Mecha, she fostered a community rooted in expression, empowerment, and identity. She is a kind of educator who doesn't just teach lessons. She leaves a lasting impact. Her passion, her presence, and her unwavering belief in her students have already shaped a legacy that will live long past her time at Horizon.
Please join us in welcoming our two teacher speakers, Mr. Warwick and Ms. Bustillos.
Good evening, students, faculty, and honored guests. It is an honor for us to stand before you all today in celebration of the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, today is a milestone, a testament to your 4 years of dedication and growth at Horizon High School. From the nervous freshmen, anxiously trying to find both their voice and the way to their next class, to now, the confident senior, as adept at navigating our hallways as you are at fitting an entire week's social calendar into a 5-minute passing period. You've learned so much through this endeavor: algebra, how to write an essay, and navigating new relationships. You have even managed to teach us a few things, such as how efficiently ChatGPT can write a graduation speech.
We're kidding, es broma. Viene de todo corazón cuando les digo that you have grown into young adults who ask the hard questions, who stand up for what you believe in and persevere. Han navegado la incertidumbre en un mundo que muchas veces se siente que está al revés. While y'all are clearly ready to go, we'd each like to send you with a final lesson.
I have no doubt that each and every one of you is going to do incredible things. But I want you to be comfortable with the fact that you aren't always going to do incredible things right away. You might fail, miss the mark, or bomb a test. You'll realize 2 things when this happens. First, you'll be okay. The world keeps turning. Second, every failure is an opportunity to learn. Getting knocked down, getting back up, and dusting yourself off is how you learn resilience, creativity, and that you should probably start studying before the morning of an exam. Ask the adults in your life if everything went according to plan, and they will laugh in your face. Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of getting everything right the first time and not learning lessons about grit and perseverance along the way. When you fail, don't panic. Rather ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And maybe also, should I start actually read the instructions this time? If you all have shown us anything, it is that you are smart, hardworking, and never take good enough for an answer. Keep that demeanor in mind through the successes and failures you experience, and know that you will always have people rooting for you.
In order to truly feel empowered to make mistakes, we must have a community of people who will stand by us after the fact. We are currently living in an epidemic of superficial human connection. Social media and post-COVID norms have completely destroyed what we understand love to be. My point becomes undeniably evident when recognizing the fact that what is love was the 43rd most Googled question in 2021. Please don't assume that when I say love, I mean, girl, he just viewed my story after 21 minutes. I'm actually not even talking about romantic love. I mean, love is an action which we can all choose at any given moment towards any person. What does this love look like? Love, at the bare minimum, consists of kindness, forgiveness, and grace. When you have a deeper love with those closest to you, which we all need, all of these ingredients must be present, as well as trust, accountability, and vulnerability. Many of you have a list of explanations for the border of where love stops for you. You might be thinking, well, Ms. Bustillos, you don't know what they said about my favorite rapper. I could never love them after that. Or maybe even something like, you don't know what's been done to me. And you're right. You're absolutely right. But what I do know is that, 1, none of us gets to decide who is worthy of love. 2, no one hurts someone else just because. We hurt others in a way that reflects how we've also been hurt. And 3, you can always choose to show someone grace and kindness without giving them an active role in your life. Recuerden que el amor nunca falla. Please know that loving people society wouldn't normally expect you to, and in a way that isn't yet normalized, will be one of the hardest things you'll do. And you won't always get it right every time. But what matters is making the choice every day to lean into radical love. History tells us that young people are the driving force behind social change. I would love to stand here and tell you no pressure, but I can't. Our society is in desperate need of a love reset, and you all have the power to make that happen. Love, like the future of our country, depends on it. Laugh, cry, sing, and dance together. Celebrate life going right, and help each other up when it goes wrong. Share meals and share secrets. Disagree with and forgive each other. Protect and defend each other. Love each other.
The truth is, there's no syllabus for life after high school. You won't always get partial credit for showing up late with coffee, and you can't always Google the answer.
But if you're resilient and operate from a place of love, you'll never be too far off. Make mistakes, learn from them, choose love every day towards everyone.
Class of 2025, go out and change the world, or at least confuse it in some really creative ways.
Mobarak Moshe, Shtes Spravi Strakotno, Eshenle ganas. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
I am now pleased to present the class of 2025. At this time, I would like to ask Superintendent Mr. Chris Godowski and Board of Education President Mrs. Lori Goldstein to please come forward to receive the Horizon High School graduating class of 2025. Would the graduates please rise? Mr. Godowski and Mrs. Goldstein, as the principal of Horizon High School, I would like to certify that the graduates standing before you have met and in most cases exceeded the requirements for graduation placed upon them by Horizon High School, the Adams 12 5-star school district, and the state of Colorado. Hawk family, I present to you the class of 2025. Graduates, please be seated.
Thank you, Mrs. Fleeman. Hawks, as you may know, you're the last of our 5 comprehensive high school graduations this season. And let me tell you, it's absolutely been worth the wait. This has been an outstanding ceremony from start, and I predict to finish. Let me start by recognizing this audience that's here to support you tonight. This isn't our district's largest graduating class this year, but it's the largest audience and the most supportive and vocal and energetic crowd that we've had. Thanks for showing up for our kids. Not only have we had outstanding audience and tremendous speeches, but we've been entitled to a free ticket to amazing concerts tonight. Let's give it up again for our vocalists and our instrumentalists who've entertained us tonight. So waiting for your graduation night here, Horizon, has not come without some challenge. I spent most of the last 48 hours with 4 of our senior leaders from the district, and 3 of them are Horizon graduates, and they've reminded me repeatedly, even though I too am an Adamsville graduate, even though Mr. Peters is also an Adamsville graduate, that the most exceptional graduates that come from Adamsville are from Horizon High School. And so at this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Bo Fobert, Ms. Megan Kane, and Ms. Kim Brady, Horizon High School graduates, to stand and give a congratulatory wave to the Hawks. And finally, I'll just acknowledge what you know, that you're an exceptional group of young people. There's been so many attributes of your group identified tonight, truly an outstanding group of young people. I'll just leave you with one final thought. And one of those thoughts is that in a perfect world, like the speeches you're hearing tonight, we would have given to you as 9th graders instead of 12th graders, because I think there's a lot of things that you've been through the last 4 years that might have felt and looked differently if you had some of these thoughts in mind before you left. My final thoughts are in that same space. One of the things I love most about graduation, as I now approach my 40th high school graduation reunion this summer, is that as you leave here today, you'll all have a new beginning in life. And for most of us, perhaps all of us that are in the audience tonight, many of us are carrying around these labels about I'm not enough in some category. Labels either that we've carried around since elementary school, middle school, or high school. Sometimes labels that students have given us, staff have given us, or we've given ourselves. And I'm here to tell you, given all the life experience I've had, including 40 years post-high school, that one of the most liberating parts about high school graduation is when you exit tonight, you're off to a fresh beginning, and the world will see you in a new and different light than what you've been seen in before. It's an opportunity to reinvent yourself and to be everything you've wanted, and to have no reservations about some of the perceived deficits or shortcomings that you may have. I'm excited for you to walk out the doors tonight and to hold in your hand a diploma. So to make this official, Mrs. Fleeman, staff and faculty of Horizon High School, it's my privilege and honor as superintendent of the Adamsville 5-Star Schools to accept this fine class of Horizon High School and present them to the Board of Education. Congratulations.
And on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept you as graduates from Horizon High School. I would first like to recognize those of you that have chosen to serve your country in the armed forces. If you are planning on being in the armed services, please rise and be recognized. Thank you for choosing to serve your country. I too get a few words of wisdom to impart on you. So I would like to first commend you for your accomplishments in this important rite of passage, okay? And I would like to wish you the best in life. I would wish you that anything you choose to do, you will be successful at, whether it's higher education, vocational education, the military, or even the workforce. You guys have the world at your fingertips, and I hope that you make the best of it. What I would like to do is just make one quote from one of the favorite books that you had as a child, from one of your favorite authors. The Places You Will Go, okay? Remember that book by Dr. Seuss? You probably memorized the Dr. Seuss book, and then you told everybody that you knew how to read. All right, so congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Congratulations, graduates. Go forth and make the world a better place.
I would like to ask Mr. Godowski and Mrs. Goldstein to please join me in the distribution of the diplomas to our senior honorees here on the stage. Senior honorees, please rise. National Honor Society President, thank you, Alexandra Espinoza. Student Government President Max Hamming. Adelante Leadership Delegate Emily Aronia. Senior Student Speaker Kaylin Snyder. And SOAR Commissioner Macy Biggins. Senior honorees, please be seated.
At this time, I will introduce our school counselors, as they will be reading the names of the graduates. Our counselors' doors have always been open, and their compassion has never run out. The impact they've made on our lives goes beyond academic guidance. They've helped shape the people we are today. So tonight, we say thank you, not just for what you've done, but for who you are. Your dedication, patience, and belief in us has meant the world. Please welcome our school counselors. Ms. Patricia Rollison. Mrs. Deanna Guzman. Mrs. Kelly Parpovich. Mrs. Alicia Wilder. Mr. Michael Mudeking. Miss Angela Schwab. And Mrs. Stacy Newman. Let's give it up for our incredible school counselors. Superintendent Gradowski, President Goldstein, Board of Education Directors, Adams 12 dignitaries, graduation floor directors, and counselors. Please take your places. Our distribution of diplomas will now begin.
Parker Wesley Aaron. Asa Nathaniel Abeda. Dawson Norris Abel. Declan Jacob Abel. Cecilia Batseba Acosta Ayala. Kelly Jasmine Acosta Ayala. Jackson Aaron Adams. Grace Rains Aiken. Drew Michael Elby. Malachi Mariano Aldeco. Cecily Amira Allen. Paralee Ezra Allen. Blanca Paulina Alvarado Bernal. Abrielle Ray Anderson. Avery J. Anderson.
Bradley Lopez Hernandez. Jonas Kwangmong Lor. Nancy Zishia Lor. Adam Albert Lozano. John Rylan Lazoya. Adam Michael Lucero. Cesaria Esther Lucero. Mark Alfonso Lujan. Christian Ibilo Lunzo. Adonis Nathaniel Magana. Braden Riley Magnus. Ivan Michael Magoon. Soham Manali. Tara Marie Malecki. William Austin Warner Manisto.
Michaela Alexia Anderson. Olivia Marie Andrade. Aiden Morton Anglo. Rylan Jacob Archuleta. Isabella Desiree Arledge. Madison Taylor Asher. Isabella Bliss Babcock. Leslie Baylone. Aiden Michael Baker. Ethan Christian Baker. Taylor Nicole Baker. Dominic Vincent Ballinger. Jordan Michael Barkholz. Gavin Douglas Barnes. Abigail Leslie Barrow.
Riley Jean Manternak. L. Olivia Marchant. Patrick Thomas Marez. Sadie Maria Marez. Connor Marcus Michael Marler. Keegan Timothy Morosi. DJ Allen Marcus. Elijah Isaac Martin. Elena Anastie Martinez. Jeremiah James Martinez. Leah Francine Martinez. Ryan Joseph Martinez. Joseph Martinez Rosales. Samuel Robert Mason. Damon Marcus May.
Gabrielle Angel Baron de Leon. Maritza Baron de Leon. Maritza Baron Romero. James Tristan Yapis Bartz. Sadie Blaze Bastion. Dane Michael Bauer. Aiden Patrick Baumert. Troy Jonathan Bennett. Kira Crete Bergman. Kathleen Elizabeth Burns. Avani Badachan. Anne Marie Bible. Archer Madden Barreri. Noah Chapman Bills.
Abigail Grace Mayer. Isabel Marie Mayer. Braden Dale McCain. Bryson Roger McCain. Evelyn Rose McClellan. Casey Joe McDonald. Kellen James McFarland. Kira Marie McKenna. Eliana Josephine McKimmy. Kahari Rose McLean. Savannah Ray McNew. Areli Raquel Medina Mora. Elias Ruben Mendez. Matthew Vincent Meyer Jr. Lauren Taylor Merzuski.
Alex Joseph Donovan Birch. Savannah Christine Nevea Birch. Reese Elizabeth Bajorgman. Braden Troy Blackford. Abigail Marie Bemler. Adamaris Boyar. Thomas Roman Boyd. Dante James Brandt. Jocelyn Olivia Brogdon. Benjamin Michael Brooks. Heather Lorraine Brown. Mitchell Ernest Brown. Logan Scott Burdick.
Isabella Marie Miranda Neri. Angel Emmanuel Miranda Torres. Ethan James Mitchell. Zayden Reed Moe. Lawan Sedko Mohammed. Ileana Maria Molina. Jaden Lucas Molina. Yunwen Araceli Montes. Julian Montoya. Sanai Marie Moore. Jinx Rose Morales. Maritza Rose Morales. Troy Jorge Mota. Anna Vanna Moi. Hope Hoshi Mawa.
Brooke Lynn May Butler. Kendall Trace Kane. Felix Hamlin Camaro. Caleb Bradley Campbell. Jackson Alexander Cannon. Dave Walter Caravas. Ashlyn Lene Cardis Hill. Landon Dakota Carlisle. Caden Ezekiel Carter. Gustavo Miguel Castillo. Derek Robert Castro. Isaiah Chance Andrew Castro. Michael Jacob Ferderigan Salicius. Christina Centeno. Riley Scott Chase. Jessica Carlota Chavez. Lizette Guadalupe Chavez. Brianna Rose Chavira. Emmanuel Francis Choi. Christopher Mark Churchman.
Isabella Angelica Munoz. Jacob Ivan Muzinchenko. Kate Elizabeth Navarro. Anze Nelly Mark.
I'm tired, Mark. I'm way too tired.
Cole Ryan Nelson. Oliver Lauren Nesbitt. Reese Riley Nesbitt. Alexia Don Navarez. Emily Go. Ramy V. Window. Caleb Walter Nickerson. Caden Natnail Northrup. Ava Allen Novotny. Peter Thomas Nowakowski. Owen Nicholas Odell.
Damian Chalepa. Elliot Renee Clare. Danae Linan Clark. Isaac DeMoss Clark. Jason Clark. Logan Thomas Clark.
Darren Douglas Cochran. Alicia Ann Colburn. Casey Brewer Coleman. Kylie Ann Concepcion. Logan Joseph Connor. Jeremiah Riley Dennis Corbin. Adam Charles Cowper. Natalie Ryan Craven.
Brooklyn Sky Oliver.
Jamie Lynn Olivari Waxman. Stefan Xavier Ornelas. Gustavo Enrique Oropeza. Adamil Orozco Vasquez. Peter Michael Orsak. David Isaiah Ortiz. Noemi Ortiz. Christopher Joseph Padilla Jr. Edward Alfred Padilla Jr. Makaya Kaveh Hilani Patterson. Garrett Thomas Pauley. Addison Rain Perea. Isaac Gabriel Perez. Denya Zabeth Pineda.
Maya Minnie Croissant. Jacob Martin Curry. Aspen Marie D'Arcy. Savannah Kelly Doss. Rowan Akash Dave. Aliyah Bushra Da. Safia Yushra Da. Spencer Douglas Steen. Peyton Grace DeBell. Madison May DeBalt. Jordan Patrick DeStaffany. Rogelio Fabian Barraza Diaz. Ryder Tate Ditzler. Victor Omar Dominguez Esquivel. Jada Renee Dorset.
Elijah Taemin Plunkett. Delaney Ann Pollard. Camden William Poss. Mia Bella Post. Alan Shrangau Poston. Chloe Maud Potter. Devin Matthew Prestwich. Alyssa Ann Price. Robert Glover Purvis. Elia Marie Quintana. Caden Ethan Quintana.
I don't have my card. It's Caleb Jace Quintana.
Caleb Jace Quintana. Nahida Rahamanzi. Bernice Ramos. Ramos. Jalen Vi Rango.
Aiden Ryan Douglas. Isabella Marie Dreiling. Sawyer William Eves. Brianna Lynn Edmonds. Maddox Julius Edwards. Tyler Dean Moses Elmore. Olga Judith Scamilla. Samuel Joaquin Esquivel. Ava Diane Eves. Nicholas Hayden Ewing Thacker. Hadia Faizi. Lucas Elijah Fallhaber. Eleanor Rhea Fell. Dominic Joseph Fico. Jake Thomas Fittis.
Tasani Sutali Ratana. Ethan Isaac Ravston. Elizabeth Marie Reed. Carissa Amanda Riley. Lauren Michelle Rayclean. Nayla Ann Ray. Jacqueline Noel Reynolds. Logan David Reynolds. Chloe Rain Elizabeth Ritchie. Ryan Ty Blade Riggin. Parker David Ripke. Landon Marley Risley Truelove. Dominic David Rivera. Eva Jade Marie Rivera. Anaya Guadalupe Robledo.
Bishop Keelan Fields. Brody Jean Fisher. Kai Maverick Fletcher. Christopher Stephen Fling. Isabella Flores Rodriguez. Jacob Evaristo Florio. Easton Gregory Fala. Mason Arthur Ferran. Ryan Mason Ferrand. Diana Taylor Foster. Lila Michelle Freud. Nolan Nikolai First. Anaya Naraya Gallegos Salazar. Fatima Garcia Acevo.
Giselle Guadalupe Robles. Zachary Michael Roeder. Brianna Lee Rodriguez. Richard Rodriguez. Juliana Rose Rodima. Jordan Marie Romero. Sophie Ann Roseman.
Austin Charlie Sainz. Ramiro Sainz Carbajal. Steven Salgado Jr. David Javier Sanchez. Gianna Marie Sanchez. Isaiah Ray Salazar. Trent Arthur Sanchez. Melissa Sanchez Sanchez.
Isaiah Richard Gadavi. Jeremiah Daza Gilok. Radek Taylor Gitkin. Annalisa Isabel Gomez. Justin Brandon Gomez. Tatum Lene Gonzalez. Giovanni Rael Gonzalez Davis. Owen Arsenius Graff. Aiden Christopher Green. Abigail Ann Greiner. Leah Hachita Gregorian. Julia Amelia Rondelewski.
Jersey Shea Gussenbauer. Vincent Parker Gussenbauer.
Akam Kar Sandhu. Cooper Ryan Sauer. Caden Timothy Scala Newitt. Nicholas Taylor Scavuzzo. Baylor Chase Schamberger. Alexandria Nicole Shalier. Caitlin Ann Schumann. Matthew Lee Searcy. Brisa Rain Settle. Eliza Winifred Shafi. Isabella Grace Shaler. Dakota Marie Shea. Isabel Jo Shields. Tegan Schiffel. Nathaniel Schiffley.
Caden Daniel Gwynn. Brendan Thomas Hagman. Zoe Brooklyn Aaliyah Haley. Evan Hang. Abigail Shaylee Hansen. Jesselyn Serfina Hardin. Samuel Michael Hardin. Jordan Anthony Harris. Reed Joseph Hardy. Emerson Shea Hatmaker. Benjamin Thomas Henry Haviland. Hayden Jill Hawley. Cohen Lucas Hazelwood. Ariana Nicole Heichelbeck. Corey Lane Henriken.
Michelle Marie Shivers. Tegan Ashley Scarbeck. Benjamin Jackson Sly. Zoe Ariana Smith. Dylan Michael Snaverly. Zoe Marie Schneider. Maxton Joshua Sosa. Isaiah James Soto. Paris Yamilet Soda de la Rocha. Brooklyn Noel Spencer.
Elise Spradley. Joshua Christopher Stenko. Malia Gianna Rejan Sterling. Joseph Daniel Stott. Lauren Ashley Stroop.
Ileana Herr.
Okay, you got it?
Kyra Joe Herbstreth. Wesley Paul Holland II. Coda Russell Howitt. Kylie Sue Huang. Charles Joseph Hubble. Briley Marie Huffman. Amelia Grace Hughes. Sarah Ann Hutron Felker. William David Hutron Felker. Cameron Alexis Hunsader. McKinley Abigail Hunt. Connor Joseph Ishida. Gilbert Daniel Jaramillo. Lauren Elizabeth Jaramillo.
Riley Finn Stussy. Tanner John Stukas. Brooke Diane Sturts. Jacob Logan Sublet. Anastasia Swergula. Haley Ann Sidlak.
Oscar Eduardo Talamantes Sierra. Lily K. Tenega. Amy Lynn Taylor. Haley Grace Taylor. Savannah Grace Thompson. Ruby Elsa Otelia Thornton. Gavin Grant Thurston. Parker Nathaniel Tonis. Alyssa Nicole Torres.
Ryan Abigail Jesperson. Abigail Jane Jimenez. Ace Brutus Johnson. William Tyler Johnson. Ireland Nevaeh Johnson Peterson. Timothy Lynn Jones. Kinsey Jean Keller. Jake Rodney Kellogg. Samaya Ann Kephart Mendoza. Jax Robert Kerber. Paranaz Hajizadeh. Logan Jack Keiss. Megan Katie Killian. Ashley Ann Kilmer. Parker Michael Kitamura.
Kenji Kwa Tran. Caleb Christopher Trevathan. Jerome Michael Trujillo. Natalie Renee Turner. Camden Alexander Tigert. Yesh Raj Upathaya. Christian Urban. Talia Marisol Valdez.
Jacob Lee Vandermeer. Angela Ircima Valenzuela Rios. Ryan Joseph Velasquez. Brooklyn Ryan Vallada. Ethan James Luke Vigil. Gianna Danae Vigil. Julia Sofia Villa Valenzuela.
Micah Kosi Klutzi. Isabel Joyce Knight. Natasha Renee Kosovich. Jacob Christopher Kramer. Matthew Bradley Kresnick. Gage Michael Ladow. Ethan Gregory Lefebvre. Landis Von Laforet. Samantha Marie LaGuardia. Jimmy Lamb. Callie Jean Lancaster. Adam Richard Lockley. Daniel Lehman. Charlotte Lee. Michael Corey Leishman.
Hawa Wafa. Raymond Alexander Walasek. Brady Scott Walker. Dane Bennett Walker. Trevor Austin Walsh. Madeline Kate Walther. Sarah Lynn Wangard. Catherine Grace Weekland. Elena Jolene Weber. Landon Christian Worley. Alexia Hope Wise. Ava Anne-Marie Wiles. Emma Rose Whitcomb. Andrea Lee Whitmarsh. Skylar Jade Wieland.
Alana Lewis. Landon William Lewis. Nora Brooke Little. Beckett Finn Littlefield. Gracelyn Joy Littlepage.
Jaden Jeremy Lobato. Liliana Marley Locke. Kaylee Michelle Lopping. Angelo Dean Lopez. Ebony Olivia Lopez. Gabriel Damon Lopez.
Aiden Connor Williams. Anya Raquel Wilson. Jasmine Leanne Wiseman. Milo Edith Worth.
All right, which is first?
Ashley Adane Xochitla Sandoval. Gabriela Yanez. Tiden Thuli Yang. Wasan Yi. Alina Yap. Skylar Joseph Young.
Denise Lee Young Sanchez. Shakira Zapita.
All right. I was like, ouch. What's good, class of 2025? We have a little business to take care of. We need to take our annual selfie.
Just go first. Okay. And then. Thanks, Martin.
All right. From the moment you all walked in as freshmen, rocking your Crocs in full sport mode, pajama pants like they were designer couture, and burning through 17,000 Minga passes this year like they were your backstage patches to Coachella, we knew you all were different. You survived Chromebook crashes, Zoom fatigue, and more TikTok trends than even Gen Alpha can pretend to understand. Devious licks, Corn Kid, NPC live streams, Skibbity Toilet, Girl Math, Riz, and of course, the great TikTok shutdown of 2024, which only lasted 14 hours, but still caused a full-on identity crisis. Now, let's be honest, some of you were like 2 tabs away from applying for law school just so you could fight for your page rights. You walked these halls with full main character energy. Sure, some of you treated our senior meetings like they were a class you forgot to sign up for. And even when deadlines had you feeling a little delulu, you knew that delulu was the salulu. You kept things interesting with hallway fit checks, bringing microwaves for anything but a backpack day, and of course those Stanley Cups that doubled as your emotional support items. But through all the crazy, you kept that main character energy alive. You grew in resilience, you found your voices, and you built the school culture that was straight fire. You understood the assignment, seniors, and you absolutely crushed it. No cap.
Now, let's give some serious props where props are due. We're going to ask a few groups to stand and be recognized because you all deserve your flowers, real ones, not the emoji ones. First up, if you are a Source student, please rise. You stayed the course, pushed through, even in the junior community service projects, and your personal and academic growth have been amazing. We are beyond proud of you for completing the 4 years in the SOAR program. Thank you. If you completed at least one AP class or test, please stand. You willingly signed up for stress, caffeine dependence, and college board emails, and you survived. Nice work. If you participated in a CTE course in the School of Horizon or at our Future Forward campuses, please stand. While the rest of us were Googling how-to videos, you were learning real-world skills and leveling up. You're leaving here career ready, and that's a flex. Artists, this one's for you. If you have been involved in performing arts or visual arts, please stand up. Whether you painted murals, played first chair, or starred on stage, you made our school more creative, more colorful, and more alive.
Let's hype up our athletes now. Now it's time to shout out the student athletes. If you've repped Horizon on the athletic team over the last 4 years, stand up. You put in work on the court, the field, the track, and you still turn in homework most of the time. You're legendary. If you participated in unified athletics, please rise. You led with kindness, inclusion, and a heart. You've shown us what community truly looks like. And for all of our club kids out there, if you spent any time in an after-school club, go ahead and stand up. You built little families within the big school, whether you were solving equations, debating world issues, or just playing Uno. Your presence mattered. For real, for real. Let's hear it for every single one of these legends. Give yourselves a standing ovation if you haven't already done so. Now we need to give the shout out to the real OGs behind the scenes, the parents and the families. You survived 4 years of mood swings, last-minute projects, and being told you just don't get it because you didn't know what mid meant. Thank you for your endless love, for pretending to laugh at the TikToks you didn't understand. You got these kids through school and survived the silent car ride with earbuds in era. You deserve medals.
Teachers and staff, thank you for being the day one goats. You juggled lesson plans with ever-changing TikTok slang. You learned more about Riz and Delulu than you probably ever wanted to. You poured your heart into this class even when they submitted Google Docs with no name, turned in the work at 11:59 p.m. and asked, "Is this graded yet?" 5 seconds after turning something in. You showed up every day, inspired growth, and helped these students become who they are today. Thank you, teachers and staff. All right, class of 2025, you are entering a world that is fast-moving, unpredictable, and sometimes very glitchy, kind of like TikTok itself. But if anyone is ready to face the world, it's you. You've adapted, created, bounced back, and you've kept going. This world doesn't need more followers, it needs leaders like you who remember that they won the lottery of enjoying this one amazing life you've been given, where you get to make good choices and great content. May you go forth and embrace the unique paths ahead of you, the challenges that will make you stronger, and the extraordinary accomplishments you will achieve, just like you did here at Horizon. I remind every graduating class of this, and I want to make sure you hear this from us as well. Know where you're going, remember where you came from, a place with lots of Hawk love from your Hawk family, and remember that once you are a Hawk, you are always a Hawk, because it is a great day to be a Hawk. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now, I just need to give a few logistical announcements. Once the tassels are turned and the band begins to play the recessional, Horizon's fight song, parents, please remain seated and keep the aisles clear so that our graduates can exit the floor and pick up their diplomas on the tables at the top of the concourse. I would now like to welcome your student body president, Mr. Max Hamming, back to the podium to dismiss you all. Good job, bud.
Thank you. To my fellow graduates, it has been an honor and a pleasure to spend 4 precious years of my life with you all, and I would not have chosen a different group of people. As we move into our lives and slowly move apart, do not forget the odds you have beaten to become the person you all are here tonight. And no matter what, do not let anything change that. And now it's time. Will the graduating class of 2025 please rise? On the count of 3, we return our tassels from right to left, signifying our graduation. 1, 2, 3.